A lot of natalists and breeders, their knee-jerk reactions to antinatalism is to always throw out insults. You ever notice that? The first things they say is something like, you hate your life, you guys are depressed, um, you're cowards, you're not courageous to face this life thing, and just a bunch of insults and assumptions about our lives as antinatalists. And it's really, really hilarious to me because I'm just like over here. I probably work 20 hours, 25 hours a week. I get up out of bed when I want. I go where I want. I travel. Haven't traveled much after COVID, but I'm about to get back into my groove. And I do plan on posting videos of my traveling on my YouTube page. But I live a fairly simple life. And yes, I have moments where I'm depressed. Yes, I have moments where I'm just like, what am I doing here? Like, because I don't even feel like I belong on this fucking planet. But that's another subject. Yes, I have those moments, but overall I'm not suicidal or a depressed person. Like, I've had depressing moments. If everybody was freaking honest and authentic, everybody could admit that they've had depressing moments. And so I find it funny when natalists, try to attack antinatalism with these assumptions and these insults as if everybody who exists isn't going through pretty much some of the same things. But I'm not naive enough to say, well, my life is good. So I'm going to reproduce because I'm going to give my child a good life. Um, yeah, I'm not that naive to say that because you just never know. When you reproduce, first of all, you never know if that child is going to be born with some disorder, with uh, a handicap or a disability. Okay, you don't know if that child is going to enjoy this existence. You don't know if that child is going to develop some kind of disease or illness throughout their lifespan. And I would literally be bringing a child here to to do what? Like, for what reason? Like, there's absolutely no reason for it. I'm content enough in my life. I don't have any needs outside of me. I don't have any need for anything. I may want something, but if it imposes some on somebody else, then I just let that want just frizzle. It's a want. It's not a need. You don't need it. You don't need a child. You don't need to reproduce. It's not a need. I sit back sometimes and I look at the people spending thousands and thousands and thousands of fucking dollars on IVF treatments. And then I'm sure, I don't know of any personal stories, but, I'm sure there are stories out there of people's children who committed suicide. And it's like, you spent all this money on IVF to have your miracle baby, and your miracle baby said this life isn't even worth it. This life wasn't even worth coming into existence. The hell? Like, what the fuck you brought me here for? I'm out. Like, I just believe that people have this vision in their head of whatever fantasies they were sold growing up, of what this life is supposed to look like. And they see the white picket fence, the beautiful home, the 2.5 kids, the dog, and they replicate it here on earth. And then you have the people who have children on accident. They was just fucking, and they had a child. Then you have the people who have children to satisfy somebody else, like they have a child to satisfy their husband, or satisfy their parents, to give their parents grandchildren or whatever, and then they end up being fucking miserable. It's like, can we just like burn this shit up? Like, no, burning it would be too painful. Something more pain-free would be ideal. Something quick and easy to just eradicate this whole fucking thing, because it's just beyond dumb at this point. All the homeless people you see on the streets, all the older people that can no longer afford to fucking live because inflation has fucking kicked them out of their homes. All the fucking people that you see in hospice that are suffering. All the fucking people in the hospital that are suffering with different diseases, illnesses. All these fucking people were somebody's bundle of joy. Register that into your head, okay? All those people were once somebody's bundle of joy. Somebody's gender reveal. The man that died in war, the 23-year-old, I'm just giving an example, random example, the 23-year-old male that died in war was somebody's bundle of joy. This is why this shit needs to end. It's not because my life is fucked up. No. I'm sitting on a porch on a fucking Monday looking at the view. No. It's not because my life fucking sucks that makes me say this shit needs to end. It's the big picture of it all. It's the big picture of it all. It's like nobody wins at this fucking life shit. Nobody wins. Nobody. We're just all chasing cheese, surviving for another day. That's it. Look at those fishes in the water, y'all. They are, oh my goodness, you guys can't see. I don't think you guys can see on the camera. Maybe later on I'll go put on my sneakers. See, I don't even like to walk in the grass back here, because I just don't play with snakes. Now, who is this? Maybe later I'll put some sneakers on and, sorry, I just got a phone call. And walk back here to show you guys the beautiful fishes in this lake here. But I'm out, y'all. Comment and let me know.